Hey, what's up everybody? Victor here with K9 Peak Solutions, and in this video I'm going to answer a question that somebody left me in regards to their dogs being in the backyard. So actually they were looking to rehome the dog, and the reason why they were looking to rehome the dog because they say that every time the dog's left outside, they jump over the fence, and you know it's a big mess trying to get the dog back. The dog's running away, getting into trouble. So that's where the question led to, and rehoming the dog. But I want to talk about, you know, how you handle the situation. One, the dog shouldn't be left out in the backyard by themselves at all. All right, dogs' maturity levels are very, very low. They're just as low as maybe like a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, or somebody that's, you know, a baby, right? So you can't expect to just be leaving a dog out in the backyard and the dog not getting into trouble. Whether that's chewing, whether it's jumping over the fence, whether it's you know, getting themselves into trouble by harming themselves, by eating the wrong thing and ingesting something that's bad. So you don't want to be leaving them in the backyard by themselves while you're at work. You don't want to just be leaving them out back by themselves for any amount of time, especially in the beginning. You know, as dogs get a little bit older and you've been doing training, you know, they understand what's expected of them. They understand the standards that are in place. Then you can kind of get away with keeping them, you know, just kind of open up the door, let them go potty, let them come back in. But that takes some time, and you can't just jump to that step without investing the time that it takes to train the dog to get to that caliber. And also, you definitely can't expect it for just a young puppy. All right, you have to, if you have a dog, you have to invest the time. You have to understand what you can and can't do. You would never leave a 3-year-old in the backyard. You would never leave a 2-year-old in the backyard. You would never leave your dog home by themselves. Or not your dog. You never leave your child home by themselves while you're at work or whatever you're doing. You know, you're gonna send them off to daycare. You're gonna send them off to school. And it's the same thing with dogs, but that school, that daycare is gonna be the crate. All right, and when the dog is properly crate trained, you don't have to worry about keeping them in the backyard. You don't have to worry about them getting loose. You don't have to worry about them, you know, chewing on things and things of that nature. So to answer the question, which the dog's jumping over the backyard, you don't want the dog to be out in the backyard by themselves, because she mentioned this specifically, that it only happens when the dog's back in the backyard by themselves. So don't leave the dog in the backyard. Crate train your dog. It's very important. It's a needed command, you know, in your crate. You know, getting the dog crate trained is needed. No matter how old your dog is, it's 100% needed. You got to do that. All right, so take that time, start investing it into the dog with crate training. If you don't have that time, then you might not have the time for a dog. You know, we have to be realistic with our expectations with a dog, right? If we don't have the time to have a dog, we shouldn't have a dog. Okay, dogs need training. You can't just have a dog and not invest any time and any training into it. So it's not just to be left in the backyard. It's not just to be, you know, there just because it's a cute little puppy and you find it cute. It's not a teddy bear. It's an actual living thing. You have to teach it just like a child. They have to grow. They got to learn the ABCs. They got to learn the 1, 2, 3s. You have to teach them to get older. You have to teach them new things in life and how to live. And same thing with the dogs. All right. I hope this video makes sense. Thank you for your question. If any of y'all have questions, let me know. Leave them in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share, do what you got to do. And I'll see you guys with another video.